Lady Casadora, I have received word of the conflict between the Requital and the Solar Navy.
I wonder, Admiral. Can you feel it as I do? It is the end of my reign, yet also the grand dawn of a new prodigium. Obedient, docile, complete in its submission to our way of life.
Yes, my lady, I understand.
You understand, but do you believe?
I believe in the Imperium, as I always have.
Good. Then tell me what became of my final decree.
As you requested, our conscripts offered Grand Admiral Williff relief on Imperium sanctions and a substantial bounty for Blythe. A large dispatch of Solar Navy forces then engaged the Requital flagship, known as the Turbulence.
Do not hesitate, Maimoto. What was the outcome?
As you know, I fought their leader once before at the Battle of New Vegas. This General Blythe. She was formidable back then, but she appears to be even more so now with the Requital at her command. Her monsters tore the Solar Navy apart, just as I believed they would. They didn't stand a chance.
Admiral, there's no need for such woeful expression. It was not exactly the outcome I desired, but this was beneficial to us nonetheless.
But the Solar Navy was devastated. We had hoped the relief of sanctions would lead them to finally accepting Imperium rule in time and obeying the Veil.
You poor fool. Is that what you thought we were trying to accomplish? I may have shown the Solars mercy at the Battle of New Vegas, but it was all part of a greater plan. The Wheel of Fate has been kind to us, always revealing a more convenient way to remove such pests in time. Understand this, Maimoto. The people of Prodigium will find it much harder to object to the end of these animals when they're the ones responsible for slaughtering each other.
Lady Casadora, I have served you loyally through nearly your entire reign.
Unquestionably you have. Why is it then that I have a sudden vexatious intuition that you are about to cast doubt upon such a pristine record?
I must object to your actions.
Must you?
You promised there was going to be an end to this sort of genocidal madness.
Madness? Every one of your tasks, no matter how seemingly grave, was sanctimoniously performed in the name of the Veil. Why waste time mourning those that refuse to submit? All who choose to live under the Veil shall be sheltered from the chaotic horrors that persist outside its reach. Reducing the impurity of Prodigium may sometimes require drastic solutions. But we must lead our people to divinity, no matter the cost.
In the name of the Imperium, I soaked my ledger in blood. I bombarded heathen planets. I shot down defenseless refugee vessels fleeing certain death on Venera. I raised an entire city of innocent solar civilians who just wanted to have a good time and revel in the wondrous splendors of tits and ass. Now, I lay awake nights in fear at the thought of what atrocity you would have me commit next.
You poor soul. You're not seeing things clearly. You really should have eliminated those horrible creatures as soon as they arrived. But you did not. Now there's simply a larger infestation to be eradicated. I advise you to think of what happened at New Vegas as a bold step towards fixing your mistake.
You spoke of a grand dawn of the new prodigium, and you asked me if I believed in it. To that, I answer affirmatively, but only because you no longer sit upon the throne. It is Celestina's time now.
Careful, Miyamoto. You are still bound to the Imperium, and to the Coven of Nine.
You need not worry. I will do as the Empress commands. But you are no longer the Empress, and I need not abide your needless cruelties any longer.
You speak out of turn. You're losing faith, Admiral. I may no longer be Empress.
I see you managed to get Dalek on board.
We did, despite the legion of psychotic hump machines that tried to basically screw us to death.
No way. Did you throw down with the fuckbots?
I think the collection of dong-shaped laser burns on the Phoenix speak for themselves.
Those things are seriously getting out of hand. But as long as they stay away from the central planets, the Imperium probably won't do shit.
Too true. Those government wankers are about as useless and crooked as an early access loot crate.
Pardon me, but I have an incoming encrypted transmission from Senator Erarch.
Greetings, heathens. How goes our noble mission of destabilizing the Imperium?
Erarch, you mad cunt! You missed out on one hell of a fuckbot party.
What now?
Fuckbots, mate! You never heard of them?
Fuckbots. Oh, right, the glitched out sex droids. Those piles of junk are still around?
Correct. Which makes our mission all the more important. Now listen up. We've got a hot date arranged with your next commander. Actually, it's more like a blind date. That she hasn't agreed to yet. And might murder you during.
Murder me? Who is this Sheila?
Her name is Killision, and she's rather hard to contact. She had a falling out with Tybalt several years ago. Remember, your buddy? Ever since then, she's been on the run from his death squads.
A falling out with Tybalt? Wait, is she a fucking pirate? Are you crazy? There's no way I'm working with her.
Not all pirate clans follow the same code of murder, pillage, and general ass-hat behavior, Captain. I thought you were aware of that.
She is correct. A brief search resulted in the discovery of 46 code variances across 46 clans.
Codes! I've been dealing with pirates ever since New Vegas went south, and let me tell you, all they're good for is being complete and total dicks that no one likes.
Yeah, well, you didn't want Lily on board either. But look at how that turned out.
She has a point, Captain. My logs indicate that you have already fucked approximately 4.32 times per day since her arrival.
Only 4, Captain? Ooh, Father Time must be catching up with you. But seriously, Killision is just the kind of girl we need. Pissed off at the Imperium and one hell of a fighter. Up until the recent mutiny deposed her, she regularly led raids on the richest Imperium worlds and strongholds. Her booty hauls were legendary.
Sounds like you and Killision had a little run-in, eh?
A while back, she crashed a black tie banquet I was hosting. She single-handedly took out our security, and we're talking about elite Imperium troops here. After that, she waltzed right into the ballroom, holding one of their heads like a purse.
Yep, that's some proper savage shit right there. Respect.
She ordered us all to empty our pockets, and we did so without hesitation. I've never seen such brutal confidence in a woman. I knew from that moment we had to have her on the team.
Don't tell me you got the hots for her, Eric.
Huh. I must admit, there's something uniquely attractive about a vicious, bloodthirsty woman holding your life in her hands with such disdain. Then again, I'm still a little pissed that she used her plasma saber to carve "Eat Me, Sissy Bitch" into the hood of my new shuttle on the way out. That kind of kink-shaming is just uncalled for.
Captain, you're currently being pursued by Tybalt, a warlord with a hard-on for your death in command of the largest pirate fleet in Prodigium. That's a big fucking issue for the Revolution. Killision will help us remove said issue from the equation. Track her down and give her the data capsule we pulled from Tybalt's ship. Trust me, she'll be thrilled to get it.
I agree with Fortune's assessment. Killision is not only the best shot we have at neutralizing Tybalt, she'll also make an excellent commander.
Hopefully that'll be enough to get her on the team. Or we might actually have to rely on your charms.
Taking the piss again, I see. Concerning that data, can you do me a solid and decrypt it so I can see what it is?
No, because then you could easily sell a copy of it on the black market.
I would never! Fortune, I am offended.
Captain, I know everything. Did you forget I'm able to compromise your mainframe?
No, I just didn't think you'd see that coming. Shit!
Shall I cancel the auction, sir?
Listen, Captain. You get one with me. One more, and you're going to wake up in the middle of the night, outside your ship, with no spacesuit and no apology.
Sorry, Fortune.
I wait for the fact the future of this galaxy depends on you. Killision was last seen close to your current position. I forwarded the coordinates, so report back when she's on board.
Can't blame a bloke for trying, huh?
I remember a time when you were one of the most respected solars in Prodigium. Chief of Security at the Red Light District in New Vegas. Seeing you turn that deplorable shithole into the monumental fucktopia it became was... I gotta tell you, man, it was truly remarkable.
It was different back then. I wasn't just fucking about shipping narcs and cutting down pirates to pay the bills. I was part of something.
A word of advice, old friend. One that should be obvious. This is your chance to be part of something again. Fortune may doubt you, but I never have. And I never will.
Thanks, mate. Really. Means a lot coming from you.
You're welcome. Now, pull the pity party dick out of your ass and go do your job so I can pay you and not have to worry about any further lame-ass con artist buffoonery.
Ha! Loud and clear, you old bastard.
I will now provide a brief tutorial on how to use the navigation system of the Mary Celeste. Even though it is literally point and click, and there is almost no way for anyone with half a brain to fuck this up. You can now travel around the system and interact with planets and other points of interest. Should you choose to leave, simply guide the Mary Celeste into the nearest warp gate. Scanning. Anomaly found. Anomaly found. Scanning.
Steady, Demi.
I see them, Captain.
What are you cheeky cunts up to?
I'm reading data inside that chest that contains the same encryption as the data capsule we found on Tybalt's ship.
Then we want it. Prep the Phoenix.
Wait, Captain, I detect several other ships approaching.
What's going on?
I am not sure. I will patch into their comms so we can find out.
You can do that?
Oh, yes. Fortune made several upgrades to my firmware.
When was this?
While you were hungover in your quarters, of course.
Get into formation, you sons of bitches! I want every one of those traitors dead and that payload in my hands in the next 5 fucking minutes! Make it happen! Oi! Wanker! Where do you think you're going?
Killision, I beg you. I never supported the mutiny. Fuck Tybalt. Please just don't kill me.
You sad twat. Very well. Go back to that arse-knuckling 20-centimetre wank stain and tell him that Gornagoth's treasure is mine, and mine alone.
Yes, my queen, I swear it. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Never gets old.
Oh, shit! Am I actually peeking at the paradoxical pending process of poised potent pirates perilously pirating a peculiar payload from panic pestilent pirates?
Yes, this is indeed unexpected.
I am terrified of this woman, and that is so attractive to me.
I agree. She has quantifiably apex fuckability. Shall I hail her ship, Captain?
Yeah, but keep us in stealth for now.
This is the Mary Celeste hailing Ms. Killision. Our captain wishes to speak with you.
Your captain better learn to address me by my proper title unless he wants to end up like these worthless traitors right here.
This is the captain speaking. What's your rank?
Queen! I am Pirate Queen Killision the Red, Supreme Commander of the true Dread Fleet.
Right. Well, my queen, the last time I checked, a fleet was just a few more than 5 ships, and your mate Tybalt was sitting on the throne.
Listen, you shit-dwelling parasite. Tybalt was not given that title. He violated our code, turned an entire fleet against me, and killed dozens of my most loyal, trusted friends in order to steal the crown, along with the majority of my finest panties!
Those are indeed the actions of a true bastard. Can't blame the guy for the lingerie abduction, though, right? I mean, look at you. I'm about as cunt-struck as I've ever been.
You are to immediately apologize, or I swear I will hunt you down and force you to do it without any fucking teeth!
How about I just give you something you really, really want instead?
You think you've got something I want? All right, Take a ship out of stealth mode and we can negotiate.
How about no, because I got a feeling you'll just kill us and take it?
Oh, for fuck's sake. I offer my royal vow that I will not kill you.
I'm afraid I'll also need a guarantee that one of your mates won't fire a rocket up our asses the second we drop our shields.
I see you're skilled in the art of the dick move.
All right, enough pissing around. Demi, show her the prezi.
You will find that the encryption of this data capsule matches the one you just murderously appropriated.
This is... How did you get this?
Easy. I stole it from Tybalt after I blew his ship to pieces.
Everyone, weapons off. Captain, I'm boarding.
So, you're the one that took out Tybalt's battleship.
Welcome aboard, Queen Killision. This is the first time we have had royalty on the bridge.
I'm not sure the leader of a homicidal group of rabbit scroats with spaceships really counts.
Captain, since you have something I want, and I am a guest on your ship, I feel it necessary to provide you with knowledge of my need to immediately disembowel the fuck out of those that insult me.
Let's just say I'm not exactly fond of your people, which is why I've spent the better part of the last few years removing as many pirates from the galaxy as possible.
Oh, I see. You actually think Tybalt and I are the same. He believes in stealing from and killing anyone he wishes, which makes him an absolute prick in my book. The Imperium was our real enemy when I was queen. The Dreadfleet took from the government and gave back to the people they exploited. Those people then gave us shelter, information, and occasionally some kick-ass drugs.
I guess we're not so different after all. I would genuinely like to retract my Scroat Queen statement.
Granted. And I will admit you've come much closer to killing Tybalt than I have, and that has endeared you to me in some very small way. Now, I'm here for one reason. Before we discuss terms, tell me, where is it?
More importantly, what is it?
Are you seriously not aware that you have one of the 6 pieces of the legendary treasure map of Gornagoth the Snucklefucker?
All right, I want you to be completely honest with me here. Did you just make up that title?
Give it here. There are 6 encrypted keys scattered throughout Prodigium. Tybalt had 1, I have 1, and there are 4 more out there. When all of them are put together, it will reveal the location of an absolute shitload of loot. The location of Gornagoth the Snucklefucker's treasure trove. There's only 2 things I want in this life, Captain. One is that treasure, and the other is making sure that little pillock Tybalt is too fucking dead to ever find it.
That works quite well for us, as we are currently broke and would also like to see Tybalt dead as fuck.
I must admit, killing Tybalt and getting rich in the process does sound like a rather productive use of my time. Still, if I help you, you're gonna have to help me.
Name your terms of parley. What are you after?
I can think of plenty of things I want from you. What I need is someone to join my crew.
Oh, Captain, if you actually manage to help me take out Tybalt and get that treasure, I'll do a lot more for you than join your crew.
Am I crazy, or was that an implication of sweet scarlet booty in my near future?
Don't get too excited. Personally, I think it's more likely you fail. In which case, I'll have to kill you for wasting my time. It's the principle of the matter.
Seems reasonable.
What is this mission of yours, anyways?
Oh, nothing too heavy. Piece of piss, really.
We're going to overthrow the Imperium.
Maybe a little bit.
You can't be serious.
I think it's time you met Fortune and the Manticores. Just be sure to watch out for the huge swinging dicks. Those things could put your remaining eye out.